The workshop has been successful as we have been able to meet the objectives that we desired and also look at some of the critical recommendations that will further strengthen this migration and displacement statistics technical working group.
This regional technical working group is a very consistent working group that has been consistently supporting member states actually to keep track on their progress as in the establishment of national technical working groups and in the production or harmonization process for migration data.
We started back in 2019 when there was the first acknowledgement both of the member states and IGAD of that most of the migration data were fragmented, and therefore was a challenge, or there was a limited capacity to consolidate them.
Migration and displacement statistics are now both in the focus, which is very important. Not to only look at migration statistics on one end, but also to include the displacement statistics in the conversation. And I think with expansion on different also stakeholders, this has happened.
Data harmonization results in more comparable, consistent and coherent data that you provide out there, and these in furtherance informs the formulation of good policies.
The key issues which are important for the country as a whole is really to rejuvenate the NCM Technical Working Group on Migration. We have agreed amongst ourselves as a nation, as a country, Uganda, to go back and improve on our migration statistics.
One of the focus for this conversation has been in the area of communication, as the national coordinating mechanisms, as the national teams collect this data and put it in central databases disaggregated in different categories. One of the issues that we have been able to highlight is how do you use this data to communicate, to advocate, to change policy.
I believe that the challenge, the next major task that is calling us, it is to finalize these regional migration data guidelines in order then to facilitate future processes such as the second edition of the migration statistic reports that we are working together on with the member states, and overall support this region to have a better capacity.
As IGAD, we are committed to continue taking the lead in coordinating the partners and also the member states to ensure that there is no duplication of effort, but everybody are able to leverage on each other's strength to maximize on the output towards the improvement of migration and displacement statistics.